Let me tell you a story about a girl named Miko Yatsuya, who had a very unusual experience on her way home from school. One day, she noticed that her new bag doll had fallen off and retraced her steps back to the classroom to find it under the teacher's desk. As she picked it up, she couldn't help but feel like something else was going on. The room felt dark and spooky. Feeling uneasy, Miko hurried to the bus stop to get home and messaged her friend Hannah to let her know what had happened. However, things started to get even stranger. An image she sent to Hannah came back to her phone over and over again, each time becoming more and more distorted until it became so grotesque that Miko dropped her phone in shock. When she picked it up, the images had disappeared, but suddenly, there was a giant ghost towering over her. Its guts were hanging from its belly as it leaned towards her and asked if she could see him. Inside, Miko was screaming, but she managed to remain calm and pretended that she couldn't see the ghost. After a while, it disappeared, leaving Miko to freak out. The strange occurrences didn't stop there. Miko saw another ghost in her bathroom and then another in her bed. She couldn't figure out what was happening or why these ghosts were appearing to her. The experience left her feeling scared and confused. What was going on? Next day, while changing after gym, Hannah overhears some girls talking about a scary show that involves a severed head in a locker. Being easily spooked, Hannah begs Miko to check her locker for her, which she does. But to their horror, there is a severed head in Hannah's locker, and Hannah's phone is on the top shelf, out of reach. Later in class, Hannah reveals that she forgot to put on her clothes after gym and wants to go back to the locker room. Miko refuses, but then a ghost appears and wraps itself around Hannah. Despite Miko's disbelief, Hannah doesn't even notice it grabbing her. In a panic, Miko fakes an illness and runs to the nurse's office, but the ghost follows her there. It only leaves when it sees the nurse. Later. On her way home, Miko accidentally joins a line of ghosts on their way to being eaten. The Miko's shocked and scared but manage to escape. Then they find a kitten in a box with a ghost attached to it. The ghost seems to be rather attached to the kitten, but they can't take it home. So they put a notice online to find it a home, and two guys show up to claim it. One of the guys is covered in scars and tattoos, which scares Hannah. But Miko feels drawn to him because of the ghost attached to him. Another guy shows up, and Hannah is about to give him the kitten when Miko refuses. She gives the kitten to the scared guy, again under the influence of the attached ghost. As they walk away, the girls can't help but wonder about the strange events that have been happening to them lately. Next day, Miko had just arrived at the coffee shop, still shaken from a bizarre bus ride, and was waiting for her friend Hannah to join her. A handsome guy sat across from her, and even though Miko found him attractive, she noticed that a ghost was following him around. The ghost didn't take kindly to Miko's admiration and began creeping towards her. Thinking fast, Miko pulled up a video of professional wrestling on her phone, convincing the ghost that her man wasn't Miko's type. Just as Hannah arrived, the cute boy tried to strike up a conversation with Miko, but she blew him off. Suddenly, the boy's actual girlfriend appeared, and Miko couldn't help but notice the group of ghosts all vying to be her boyfriend. They decided